Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Beehive. If you are new, I hope you will subscribe. I am kind of piggybacking off of my previous video. If you haven't seen it, I did a big grocery haul. I am vegan. My family is not. I've been vegan for many years, healthy vegan. I started my journey in July of 2022, so almost 2 years. I have lost 125 pounds, have about 5 to 10 more to go to meet my ultimate goal. But I thought it would be great to show you how I set myself up for success. You might want to call it meal prep, right? So let's talk about meal prep a little bit. So I am not one that can eat the same dish 3 times in the day or 5 days in a row or anything like that. So I like to do what's called batch prep. And that is basically when I prepare all my ingredients, if you will, and already have everything like chopped, prepared, washed, chopped, prepared, as far as like ready to go in a dish. It could go into a soup, it could go into a salad and things like that. So I would like to show you some tips that I personally use and have been using. My family, like I said, they're not vegan. However, a lot of my vegan foods is usually incorporated in their meals as well. I thought today would be a great time to do that because I have got to get some potatoes in my Instant Pot and get some vegetables chopped up because, like I said, I just did a big grocery shop. So let's get into it. Okay, so first let me start off also with telling you the plan that I follow, the way of eating that I follow is basically, it is vegan. However, I do follow a certain plan. It's called the Starch solution and a little bit of the maximum weight loss. I incorporate both of those. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to check it out. I tell you, I'm gonna be 50 this year and I have never felt better. It's unbelievable, how much our food constricts us, right? Obviously, we know that you can get, diseases and ailments and things like that from not eating properly, but just the overall general health, it's like amazing. Like I feel so good, no pains, no aches or pains, and I'm not on any kind of medication. I don't know, it's just, I love this way of eating. It works for me, and that's what I tell everybody too. Find something that works for you. If you're the type that does enjoy preparing a bunch of the same meal, go for it, right? Go for it. You're gonna set yourself up for success because if those things are already prepared and available for you to grab, then that's what's really gonna be the game changer, and it has been for me. Let's go ahead. Tonight's dinner, I did cook the family that pork loin, if you had seen it in the other video. And so I am going to put some potatoes in the Instant Pot. I was gonna do mashed potatoes, but I think I might just throw them in there whole because it's so much easier. And I got my big old bag of yellow potatoes. You have to let me know in the comments below. What kind of potato do you like? Charlie and I always go back and forth on this. He likes the russet, and I'm not like a big russet fan. Maybe for mashed potatoes, but to do my air fried fries and things like that, I don't like it. All right, and check my link in the description as well. I have a link to our Amazon store, and check out my kitchen favorites that I like. I bought these years ago. It's a set of 2. This is the deeper one, and then there's a more shallow one. They're amazing. They've lasted me forever. So I'm gonna put that in, fill it up with potatoes, put about 2 cups of water in here, throw it in the Instant Pot for about 15 minutes and then do a quick release. Just another little tip, when you have a real large bag of potatoes like myself, go ahead and separate your potatoes in this is my large, and that's my medium, and these are my small. These are perfect for me to cut up to do the air fries, or the fries in the air fryer. These are good to dice up for whatever, really. But these right here, my medium ones, these are the ones that I'm gonna go ahead and toss in my basket and cook. Don't mind the dirty dishes over here. I gotta get them cleaned up. But the other tip is go to the Dollar Tree and get yourself a brush. I labeled mine potato brush. And these are great just for cleaning and scrubbing your potatoes. These are usually pre-washed, but I do like to just kind of go back over them again and maybe even cut out some bad spots if something really sticks out. And mark it, make sure everybody in the house knows that it's for potatoes only and not anything else, if you know what I'm saying, because this is like a toilet brush. All right, so when I'm having to prepare a lot of vegetables, I go ahead and get myself a big bowl or something to toss the scraps in. I know a lot of people save their scraps and they make like vegetable broth, but I don't use it enough to warrant like doing it. And when I do use it or need it, I just buy it. So I have some white onion. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up. I always dice my onions. You know, prepare them however you like. Dicing is just the way that I use it the most, even in cooking and my salads, things like that. The other nice thing about doing this like right now is, you know, I'm cooking dinner and I'm going ahead and getting my ingredients or whatever you want to call it ready for the week. So I have it ready to go. I do a lot of stir fries. So it's really nice to just have, you know, everything already cut up, and then I just kind of dump it in the skillet or whatever I'm cooking in. And then of course, if it's for like a soup, again, everything is already diced and chopped. So I'll do onions, I'm gonna do peppers. I will also go ahead and cook all of my Brussels sprouts that I got. I got zucchini. I might cook that. I don't know if I'll cook that tonight or not. And then I also have broccoli. And the nice thing about that is if, in fact, I'm going to use it like in a skillet, I will actually add that right at the end just to heat it through because, you know, it's already cooked and heated. But the reason why I do that is because a lot of times I just eat the vegetable by itself anyway. I'm not really always putting it in something, but when I do, you know, that's how I do that, you know, when it's already cooked and prepared. Sometimes I'll even leave like a broccoli head or a cauliflower head, you know, off to the side that's uncooked, that if I can, you know, if I need it for like a soup that I might be doing or something like that, it will not be cooked, it'll be raw, so I could actually put it in the dish and cook it with the dish. All right, so I have me a container of diced up white onion. I might do a small container of purple as well. I usually, my containers, I will thrift them, yard sale them. You can get some really good deals. People are just virtually giving away because they're cleaning out their cabinets. The other place I get shopping is Aldi is a good place. We have an Ollie's here. I don't know if you have an Ollie's, but I'll shop at Ollie's as well. But yeah, get yourself some nice containers. This has like a rubber seal, so you know it's airtight, supposed to be. If we could just find out a way not to cry when cutting up onions, that would be great. All right, so from my shopping haul yesterday, if you've seen that, I bought 2 carrots, right? I bought the baby carrots and I bought the regular long carrots. The baby carrots, which I went ahead and had put these already in the container because Benjamin, I packed them for his lunch and they like to dip it in like ranch. Let's go ahead and get the carrots out, and I want to go ahead and get them skinned and cleaned and sliced for like soups or things like that. And again, our trusty bowl is going to come in handy because look at this. We can just go ahead and get it done. All right, now I got my carrots prepared. So I have 4 zucchini. I am going to go ahead and dice these up and store them in this. I don't think I'm going to cook my zucchini tonight. I'm going to at least have it diced up and ready to go. I went ahead and filled up this container. 3 of those zucchini fit in there. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook one for tonight. The family will probably eat it. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave, put a couple tablespoons of water for 5 minutes, and it'll be great. I eat this every day. Broccoli is absolutely hands down my favorite vegetable. My body actually craves broccoli. Literally, I will fill my Instant Pot up and put a little bit of water, maybe a cup of water, and throw it on for 1 minute and then do a quick release. And it is absolutely perfect. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below on your journey how, I know some of you have actually made mention that you're in the process of losing weight, you've lost a lot of weight, you know, what worked for you? Let's start a discussion in the comments down below, because I'm telling you, social media is a great place to learn from others. And like I said, I know not everything that I do would work for everybody, but maybe some of my tips or things like that, or tips that you all might have, could actually impact and help somebody else succeed, right? So, because trust me, I tried to lose weight many times for many years, and it's hard. It's hard. You know, I've accomplished so much by doing this. And then, you know, Charlie was making a good point. He's like, you know, we've overcome a lot. You know, we used to smoke years ago. Gosh, I want to say it's probably Ben is 15. Oh no, Ben's 15. That's even crazier. It's been at least 13 years, probably. I want to say he might have been a couple years old when we quit. My mom actually died from smoking. So it was, you know, definitely something that I didn't want to repeat, you know, because I definitely felt like I was going down that road. Kind of veering off topic here, just kind of chatting with you. But yeah, just basically let us know in the comments down below what works for you. So food for thought here. When you clean your broccoli heads, they will not clean this way, right? They don't like water. You turn them this way, and voila, they drain perfectly. All right, just like that. Ugh, I got a big old bowl of broccoli, and just in time because my timer just went off for my potatoes. So talk about multitasking. That's another thing, is multitask, you know. Start your meal prepping and do your things in the kitchen when you know you have other things you have to do in the kitchen. Even if it's like, you know, put away the dishes or, you know, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my potatoes out, check them, and then we're gonna throw in our broccoli. All right, well, I went ahead and ate that zucchini while I was waiting on my potatoes, which they just got done. The other nice thing about this basket here is when you store potatoes in your fridge, don't put them in a sealed container or in a Ziploc bag. They will turn to mush, unless you're okay with that. That's fine. I always store it in an open container like this, you know, mesh container, or even just a Tupperware container, but don't put the lid on it. All right, my broccoli is done. I have my Brussels sprouts in the Instant Pot now. All right, so I'm gonna prep all of my peppers. I usually will just slice these and put them in the container, and then that way, if I want them diced, I can just take the sliced out that I want and dice them up. But having them sliced is good for fajitas. But then of course, like when you do soups and things like that, I usually dice them up. I have all my peppers diced and in a container, so this is going to make it really quick and easy to prepare salads, soups, stir fries. And my Brussels sprouts are done. Perfect. These are a little bit bigger Brussels sprouts, so I do 3 minutes and then a quick release. If they were smaller, like some of these are smaller, they're really, really soft, I would do like a minute. But since this bag majority had larger Brussels sprouts, I did 3 minutes. So the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and have cleaned my grapes and my radishes. Not really much prep you have to do other than get them clean and have them in the fridge ready to eat. I use the fruit and vegetable wash from Trader Joe's. I used to like laugh going through the grocery store. Actually, Charlie and I both did, when you'd see water for sale to wash your vegetables and fruit. But however, I will say this stuff right here, it actually works. Like, I never realized how dirty grapes were. I'll show you the water when I'm done. All right, so I went ahead and put my grapes and my radishes in a container. Another tip is just put a little piece of like napkin in the bottom. Helps trap any of the moisture that might build up inside of these containers. So these aren't the best ones. These are like meal prep containers, not really storage containers, but I ran out. So let me show you the water. I don't know if you can tell, this is actually pretty clean. There you go. You can really see it there. All right, and just to kind of show you our container that we're dumping our scraps and trash into. Look, imagine walking back and forth to the trash can. I mean, you could bring the trash can to you, but I just find it easier just to keep a bowl right there on the counter. That is it. Trying to think if there was anything else in the fridge. I do have cucumbers. I don't like to slice those up too soon. I like to slice those as I want them, just because they definitely have a lot of water in them and they can get real mushy kind of quick if you pre-slice them. Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully I provided a little bit of value for something for you. It has definitely helped me succeed in, you know, getting off the 125 pounds and so far maintaining that. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.